Welcome back, everyone. We're gonna take another journey along the Anduin today, and hopefully it will go better than the first one. Start with a hand draw here. Alright, I will keep this starting hand. And for the scenario text. Journey down the Anduin. Having survived the dangers of Mirkwood Forest, the heroes continue their journey along the banks of the Anduin River toward Lorien, with dire news of a gathering threat in southern Mirkwood. To the river. Journey along the Anduin. Emerging from Mirkwood Forest, with an urgent message for Lady Gladriel, you must now make your way south along the Anduin River in order to reach the forest of Lorien. As you leave the forest behind, you notice that you are being pursued, and thus quicken your pace. Set up, each player reveals one card from the top of the encounter deck, and adds it to the staging area. Well, we pulled Wargs. That's not ideal. Because, as you will recall from last time, as you approach the location of a small raft stashed on the riverbank, a fearsome hill troll emerges from behind a grouping of rocks and attacks. When revealed, search the encounter deck for one hill troll, if one is not already in play, which it is not, and place it in the staging area. Shuffle the encounter deck. Alright, got a hill troll there. That nasty 6 damage. This. And again. Okay, so 8 progress are going to be needed to advance this quest. Here's our staging area. We've got the Warg and we've got the Hill Troll. Bright side is fortunately the Hill Troll won't engage us on turn 1 this time, because our threat is only at 29. Anyway, let's get going here. Resource. And a card. Escort from Edoras. Go to our planning phase. Vassal of the Windlord. And that will be all. So, it is time for some questing. 3 threat in the staging area. Aowen will exhaust to quest. Top card of the encounter deck. Ooh, and it is a nasty Necromancer's Pass. Travel effect, the first player must discard 2 cards from his hand at random to travel here. That means there's a threat of 5 in the staging area, so we've got to discard to not take a threat, which would result in that Hill Troll engaging with us this turn, which is really best avoided. Discard Born Aloft. And that will boost Aowen's willpower to 5. 5 threat in the staging area, no progress toward the quest. I'm not going to travel in the travel phase, because I really can't afford to have the Feint discarded from my hand. It's possible that it wouldn't be, but it would be 2 cards from 5. So I'm going to leave that there for now, because the Feint will be invaluable against that Hill Troll. We now go to the encounter phase. The Warg has a engagement at 20 or above. We're at 29. So it's going to engage with us. The Hill Troll is not. We'll then enter combat. Shadow card to the Warg. Boromir will defend. Check I'm not missing anything here. Yep. So we're going to resolve this shadow effect here. There is no shadow card, unfortunately. So, forced, if Wargs is dealt a shadow card with no effect, return it to the staging area after it attacks. Well, that's quite annoying, because I was hoping to kill it this turn. On the bright side, the Golder Beastmaster's in the discard pile now. But that Warg is going to do 1 damage to Boromir. Now, need to check if that ranged keyword is applicable to the staging area, or if it's only applicable to enemies engaged with a fellow player. I believe it's the latter, but it would be a shame to miss an opportunity here. Yeah. Fortunately, Legolas is now wasted here. Alright, so that's all told just a terrible first turn here. But we do still have that Feint in hand. So all is not lost. We'll refresh. Warg should have been exhausted. Now refresh. We'll increase our threat by 1. On to turn 2. Resource. Card. That's nice. Planning. We need to keep 1 tactics resource for the feint. But that leaves us enough for the bow of the Galahadrim onto Legolas. I'm going to spend off Boromir in the unlikely event some kind of awful shadow effect happens to him. I am not going to play the Escort from Edoras because I want to have the chance to use a test of will or a hasty stroke. Something nasty is pulled. And I wouldn't have enough spirit resources if I spent both. So we'll proceed to questing. Eowyn down. We've got 5 in the staging area again. Card from the encounter deck. Oh, and it's another Necromancer's Pass. That puts things at 9-4. I can't be taking 5 threat here because the troll is also going to deal a lot of threat. I'm going to discard a Test of Will. The Shadow card is the only thing that could negatively impact me on this turn, at least. I don't want to discard an ally in case I don't draw another one. So that's 9-5. Threat increases by 4 for failing to quest successfully. Travel, I will again skip. I just can't lose that feint. Only 4 cards in hand. I can't be discarding 2 cards. Alright, both the Hill Troll and the Warg engage here. Combat. I think Boromir's going to have to defend both of these. The question is then whether I can attack with him again. I think he was errated. So it's a limit once per phase. Now the question is whether phases in this turn are aspects of the turn or the turn as a whole. They are aspects, so that's good. Okay. Boromir will first. Oh no, but he can't. Oh, yes, yes, yeah. What am I talking about? I have to faint. Okay, he's going to defend the Warg's attack. There's no shadow effect here. So the Warg once again leaves. The Hill Troll will exhaust to attack. Oh no, I have to play this before it exhausts. Faint. Hill Troll doesn't attack. My combat phase. Action, stand Boromir. Threat to 35. Attack the shadow cards revealed only when the enemy attacks. This is worth checking. Yeah, so that doesn't reveal because the attack didn't happen. Okay. These will all attack the Hill Troll, putting me at 10 to its defense of 3. Seven damage. Goes through. Alright, and the combat phase ends. This shadow card gets discarded. That was a good one. And we're now going to ready everyone in our refresh phase. This attack did resolve. Sorry, so this is discarded. Threat to 36. Resource for everyone. And a card. Oh, and we've pulled another feint. So that's really good. That was necessary here. So we had no ally to play, apart from that escort from Adoras, who would have been a really unfortunate defender, because that would have been at least 6 threat being added to the dial. So that feint is a great pull. I think I do have to play the escort. To just not have this threat go up a bonkers amount. It still does leave me with 1 as well, if I need to hasty stroke. And the Galahadrim's Greetings will just have to wait. I'm not in imminent danger of losing, so I think I have 2 turns to build to that if I need it. That's it for the planning phase. On to questing. We'll go with 4, and we'll go with 4. There's 8 in the staging area at present. When we flipped an event, so this is good. 1 damage to each character is not. That's really not. It's gonna kill our escort from Adoras, and we have no way of stopping that. So that's terrible. Our threat is 36, so that is triggering. It's damage to all of them. And And I just can't discard the Feint, the Hasty Stroke, or the Galahadrim's Greetings at this point. So the dial's going to have to increase a further 4. For the failed quest. Okay. Engagement, Warg, combat. Boromir is going to defend the Warg attack. If it was unopposed, it would kill any of them at this point. And again, there's no shadow effect. So he goes back to the staging area, infuriatingly. The hill troll gets fainted. My combat action to stand Boromir. It's the only way I'm going to kill the hill troll. That makes threat up 1 again. They'll both attack. And that's more than enough to kill the troll. Refresh. This should have been discarded. I don't think I don't think I increased the threat, but I'm going to check. All right. Yeah. I didn't increase this threat. There we go, 42. Resource. And card. There's nothing I can play in the planning phase. So, questing. There's 8 in the staging area to my 4. Discard this to take Eldor's Flight. Discard, get me up to 5. But there's 10 in the staging area. So that Warg keeps going back to it. Clearly I have to travel. This is getting out of hand. So I'll travel here. I can't be discarding Galahadrim's Greetings now. I'm going to need that to not lose. No, sorry, I haven't touched this. So it was 10 to 5. So threat to 47. Travel here. Now I can't draw cards. But that's okay, I think. Engagement. I missed Legolas's response. I'm just going to retroactively do that. There should have been two there. That's my mistake. But the situation's grim enough, I don't feel too bad correcting that. Okay. I mean, if the Warg doesn't get a shadow card this turn, I think the game's effectively over, so hopefully this terrible luck comes to an end. Defend this with Boromir. And no, it does not. Okay. Nothing I can do, infuriatingly. So, refresh, increase dial. We're now at 48 threat. Alright. Resource for each of our heroes. One card. Oh, that is nice to see. That is nice to see indeed. Okay. We drew Gua here. We're gonna play him. That's 5. There's a response. There's only one eagle in here. It's the Vassal of the Windlord. Put it into play. And before anything happens to take the threat higher, we're going to Galahadrian's Greetings and get ourselves down to 42. We're going to... There's 8 currently in the staging area. Eowyn's certainly going to go. Boromir. We'll stay back. Gua here will go 6. Now Boromir has to quest as well to get to 7 to 8 at least, to hopefully not tick this too far. And it's 1 damage to all our characters again. That's bad. That's really bad. Now we're gonna have to stand Boromir. On the bright side, it didn't add to the threat further, so it's 8 to 7. No spirit resources this turn. I'm going to discard the hasty stroke. Get it 8 to 8 to at least not tick the dial there. I'm probably going to have to take it to stand Boromir. Yeah, I am. Alright. Engagement. Enemy combat. Action, stand Boromir. Dial to 43. Warg attacks, Boromir defends. Hopefully it's not a nasty shadow effect. It's no shadow effect at all. This guy's just going to constantly be in the staging area with nothing I can do about that. I mean, at this point, that's just horrendous luck to have it happen that many times in a row. It's denying me the enchanted stream removal. Okay. Refresh. Dial to 44. A resource for all the heroes. Card. Not that helpful to us. Alright, questing. It's gotta go with them again. Alright, there's 8 in the staging area. Questing with 7. Nothing we can do to cancel this. Aowen's dead. Requesting with 3. There's 8 in the staging area. Dial up 5. 49. There's no way to save the game here when it advances when I refresh, but maybe I can kill the Warg way too late. Can't stand Boromir, would end the game. Warg attacks unopposed. Finally, there is a shadow effect. I really don't care that this is on top of the shadow deck. This strike kills Boromir. Legolas can finally kill this thing. I'm pretty sure this shadow card is removed because I have killed the Warg, but it really doesn't matter. React here. At least clear one location. And as we refresh. There we go. And that's a defeat. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching that one. And we'll be back for another trip down the Anduin.